We're funny. I don't know if we're great.
We'll turn everything.
Wait, did Nicholas come back? Deep Cuts, are you here?
Yeah. No,
All right, so we're doing a post Theater School Rejects comedy show, and
Are you putting a condom on that sword?
Tip fell off. Oh,
Mario's tip fell off. Anyway, Mario Hirose is here. Richard Older, yours truly, Doug X, and for the first time ever.
Oh, I gotta hear this.
Are you getting shy now?
How do you want to say your name?
How do you want to be known as?
Oh, the Ronnie.
The Ronnie?
And the Ronnie is making an appearance. Our muse. Our comedy muse.
She has been a topic on podcasts of the past.
Richard dropped the ball on that one.
OSTF all the time. I
Oh,
didn't
wait.
go that far this time.
Yeah, I think you just dropped the ball.
Oh, well, I definitely dropped the ball.
Well, at least
So,
you didn't screw the pooch.
what was that?
I'm
Oh,
not saying I didn't do that
wait.
too.
I think that's Andrew's joke, screwing the pooch.
It is.
Yes.
It's true. I don't want to steal Andrew's joke.
Whose joke did I try and fucking steal? Was it who did I piggyback on and it was not going well? I think was it Erica's joke?
It's Erica's joke.
She was not happy about that.
She ran with it.
She didn't have any
for the
choice.
save on that Bill Cosby remark.
You're welcome. Doing what I can. Two steps too
true.
far. Okay,
That's true. That's good you jumped in on that.
we had a roast battle for the first time. We actually did a roast battle on a podcast with me and Richard, but for the first time we had as part of our show, and Mario and Richard did a roast battle, and Richard went. I didn't even think it was that bad, but the audience did not like it. They did not like Bill Cosby jokes.
I was wondering. So I knew a couple of the jokes were pretty dark, and I was like, well, I'm doing it. And one of them, the bathhouse joke. I contemplated that all day. Like I was working, I was driving around.
Oh, the any hole?
Yeah. And I was like, if you see, if you check his,
There's
if
no
you check
hole in the
Mario-
wall. He won't. That was
Right.
that was beautiful.
Right,
That was well
Mario's-
done.
Mario plays everywhere in Southern California. It reminds me of an '80s bathhouse because there's no
Hole in the
small-
wall.
No, there's no small hole in the wall that Mario won't fill.
It was good. That was well crafted.
And people are like, I don't know if I can laugh at that. And then when I went Bill Cosby, everyone was like, nope, it's too dark.
Yeah, you went like full retard in Tropic Thunder with that joke.
I haven't seen the movie. I have no idea.
That was good.
That feels good, but I don't know.
Just go with it.
You never go full
Let it
retard.
happen. Never go full retard.
Never go full retard.
I am not saying any of this, and I do not approve that language in this podcast. But my policy is I don't edit anything out,
Which
That's true.
which
there
could
have
be
been
because
times where I said things where you're like, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to think about that one. But it's not so much that I don't want to
Gurgling
censor.
dog semen's one of them.
Of course, one step too far. Like, what are we flashing back now? Fucking flashback and deep cuts. Deep cuts with one comedy class. Do you guys know about tagging? Good check.
It was funny. He's talking like in like general comedy terms. Like he learned some shit in his class. And we're like, oh yeah, tags? I know what a tag is.
I don't tag any of my shit. I have no
Sometimes.
fucking tags, as far as I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I circle back to thing. I mean, but it's not really like a tag.
Like a callback?
Well, I mean, but there's like a punchline, like you can kind of like a keyword reference. Like one step too far is a tag.
Yeah.
So I guess I tag your stuff.
You tag my stuff.
Eventually, I'll tag mine.
Yeah, I don't tag too much. Like I like a good callback.
Yeah, tags are so hard to write, though. Like,
Yeah.
It takes me forever to write tags.
Who the fuck is Squid?
Oh, right. Who the fuck is Squid? That we had talked about that becoming a tag of mine.
I think it'd be a beautiful tag.
So I guess as a quick reference, Squid was a guy I lived with in the 90s. Like his real name was John, but everybody knew him as Squid. And we were talking and like who the fuck is Squid?
The landlord comes in. He's like trying to find
Oh.
this guy. He's like,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Who rents this place or who lives here?" He's like, "Oh, you got to talk to Squid." Who the fuck is Squid?
The motherfucker renting your apartment, dick.
That's not how he put his name on the application.
No, that was that's right. That came up because I was talking about how like I recently got evicted from my apartment, This is the second time I've been evicted. The first time was in '95. It was because I was living at this guy's John's place, but everyone knew him as Squid, and the house just became a haven of debauchery. It was drugs and sex and just chaos.
I had an apartment like that. Veronica visited it, but I didn't get to do any of the sex or drugs. It was just my apartment. I paid the rent. Everybody else did the sex and drugs.
Yeah, I looked a lot like a troll then too, so I wasn't involved in the sex part. I was involved in a lot of the drugs.
I'm not surprised.
But the lady who owned the building, she had gotten a complaint
did you try to save
because
it? The actual
we
resident
had
saver?
people throwing the shingles off the apartment at the people who lived below us, and the lady who owned the building got the report of the bad action. She came in, the door was always open. People just came and left whenever. There was 5 of us living in the living room. Squid lived in the bedroom. And she rolled in. Most of us were passed out. There was naked people laying all over the floor. 2 chicks are puking out the window. And she's like, "What the fuck is going on in here?" We're like, what? She's like, "Who's in charge? You gotta talk to Squid." Who the fuck is Squid?
I just feel it's a great fucking comedy tag. Like, just all peppered through your act.
Wait, so you had 5 people in the living room and 1 in the bedroom?
Yeah. So Squid
He likes his privacy.
Squid rented. It was his money paying the rent, so he got the bedroom. I started off as the first transient living in the living room. So within 6 months, we had 4 other people living in the living room. We had different couches and beds set up for everybody. The problem was that everybody just fucked on whatever. Like, I walked in, and some dude's just railing a chick on my makeshift bed in the corner. I'm like, "Fuck, Dave. Like, you couldn't have found one of the 4 other beds to fuck her in?" And he's like, "No, man, they're all being used, so I used yours." Awesome. That's also the first time I heard a man scream like he was dying. So there was a woman that used to frequent the apartment a lot. All the guys called her Fuck Bunny because she fucked almost everybody. I looked like I look like a fucking troll. So she wasn't fucking me.
How long? Well, this is 95, right?
Yeah, it was 95.
So 23 years of trollness.
Yeah, 23 years of trollness. Anyway, she was with a dude. So there was 2 apartments upstairs. We took over one. A friend of ours rented the one next door. When he moved out, it got taken over by the debauchery. Somebody broke the window to unlock it. And then from that point, walls were knocked out. There was orgies, all kinds of just stuff. Anyway, Fuck Bunny took this dude into the other apartment because that's what people did. And suddenly we hear a blood just chilling scream. And I don't know, 5 minutes later she comes walking in. We're like, "What the fuck was that about?" And she's like, "Oh, he finished early and wanted to pull out. I told him I wasn't done." So she clamped her vagina down and turned. And broke his dick. That scream was his penis bending that way. And he went to the hospital. And nobody fucked Fuck Bunny after that.
No, it's just fucking hazmat.
Right!
That's hazmat pussy.
Yeah.
All right, well, Mario's been super quiet. Mario, do you want to say something on this podcast? Because people might forget that you're there.
Well, he's practicing his sword moves.
I'm intrigued by this orgy thing that you're living in. So, yeah.
Seriously.
It was.
Don't encourage him.
What the fuck wasn't on there?
It was crazy. There are
was in your
things
apartment.
that I can't unsee.
All right, so
Like, I saw 4 dudes taking on one woman. One in the back, one up front, and she had dudes in each hand.
Whoa.
Mark, can you close the door?
That's
Oh, shit.
multitasking.
Right, I'm talking about some dude taking on 4 dudes. And so I was like, maybe you should close the door. One step too far, man. That's what I do.
A different thing. I heard someone walking by, and it's getting close to midnight. We gotta get out of here in a bit.
Is it really close?
No, it's 11:35. It's not exactly midnight.
That's okay. I was being loud and telling stories of debauchery.
Yeah, so it was a Tuesday.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I've seen some shit.
Seriously.
The Ronnie, do you want to say anything for the podcast?
Right, I'm
I'm still in the middle of his apartment in 95. I kind of want a high five, Bunny.
Wait, I want to know. Have you ever? How is the most damage you've done to somebody during sex? Like, have you broke a cock?
She's contemplating, which means she's wondering.
She's not like okay, like how do you what do you mean by like the
have
most
I
pain,
really?
the most long-lasting injury? Can you give me like some parameters here?
We're getting into some like James Bond villainy with this.
On a top off. I killed the dude, but he was like 85.
No, but my friend Wilty went out that way.
Yeah, but we're talking about you.
Like went out having sex.
Yeah, he was banging an 18-year-old, had a heart attack.
How old was he?
40?
Was he old enough that he was probably on heart medication?
Really? Like, we were all super sad that our friend died, but we all kind of wanted to fucking high five him because who goes out like that?
Yeah.
I want to.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
That man was living and dying the dream.
That's like some Monty Python stuff.
Seriously. So like, if you have an orgasm while you're dying, does that mean you're coming and going at the same time?
That's an old joke. Yes.
It is. And I would like to come and go at the
Classics are
same
good.
time. Right? Those classics are good because they're classics. They're wonderful. I don't know where I'm going. I'm rambling a lot.
Dude,
Okay.
so it's your not quite girlfriend. What is she? Friends with benefits?
Yeah, she's friends with
Does
Beth.
she listen to the podcast?
I don't think...
Do you want to give her a shout out?
I don't know. Sure. Hi, Kimberly. If you're listening to this. Oh, I was going to go one step too
Go
far.
for it, man.
Well, all right. Hopefully I'll be filling you soon.
Whoa.
You'll fill her in on what she's missed.
I'm going to fill her in a lot of places.
Not if Mario gets there first, man. No small hole in the wall he won't fill.
There's no hole in the wall too small for Mario.
It's why it's like censored, like on those Japanese porns.
That's why it's faded out.
Yeah.
I know like there's that stereotype about like there's a stereotype that Asian men have
It's not
smaller
true.
penises. Right, I'm sure it's not true. I almost went there, but I was like, that's so fucking cliche. I just don't want to be that guy.
No, you did good. It was,
That would
I liked
be
the roast battle. I really
hilarious
did.
as
Both you guys
well.
did great.
Right. That's
Mario,
a
you fucking
softball.
destroyed him.
The
Yeah, dude,
Seriously.
you wrote some really good jokes for the roast battle.
there was I can't believe I'm saying this. There was one time I hooked up with this girl where she could not be on top because like I was too big for her, and she was
We
Caucasian.
like our ovaries, man.
And
Well done, sir.
but I was sitting there going, oh my god, I just ruined one stereotype right there for
Right?
yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Huh.
You just busting stereotypes all over Southern California. Good for you.
Hell yeah.
I wish I was that impressive, but
I'm not impressive by any means, but like a girl once said to me, "You're too big," and I'm like, "What the fuck were you dealing with before?" Because I know what I'm working with, and I'm like so sad, not just for her, but for the guys she dated before me.
right, I'm
Because
mediocre at best.
he's got a fucking rough life.
No, but I mean, I'm not saying I'm a big one. I'm very average, but for this case scenario, she could not be on top. And I was like, you know what? I could have died right there.
Right,
Seriously.
dude.
That's as good as
the
it gets.
best news ever. Like I have never been
You're
told
like, hang on a
anything
second.
that flattering.
Just take a seat right here. I need to record this. Just say that
Right,
one more time.
just say it one more
Just thank
time,
you.
just for history's
Posterity.
sake.
Yeah.
Just listen, so
Posterity.
I can listen to like a bedtime story whenever I'm having a bad day.
Yeah,
Right?
I could have almost married her right on the spot.
Right, you're like,
If you didn't
Why
propose,
ruin a good
I'd have
thing?
proposed, man. That's as good as it gets.
so if you're like, we should get married, just go, hey, your cock is too big for me, and he'd be like, you want to get married?
We could do that, like a woman dating self-help book. How to get a guy to marry you? Because that's all like women do. Like how to get a guy.
When you're ready to settle down,
Yeah, how to
just
get
tell
him-
your man his dick is too big for you, and he'll marry you on the spot.
That's fucking solid, man. That's solid life advice. It's a life hack. That's as good as the fucking 24-point type. The Ronnie is not
comments?
happy. 3 guys and her is not a good podcast.
How's it like being on a
Nothing I
podcast?
say is gonna work in my favor right now. Because I would like to boast and say, I could keep up, but that could be taken a lot of ways. All true, but I could keep up.
I would love to see you keep up. It's a podcast. It's what we do.
Yeah.
You have literally heard us talk about things we shouldn't be talking about on the podcast.
You-
So by all means,
Yeah, that's true.
The only
But
person.
half the time they were about me, so I'm not even like.
Well, this is your chance to weigh in.
Yeah.
I might top OSTF. I'm good.
Oh, but that's what I want to hear.
Well, how, so,
I just have no filter. So that
Me either.
OSTF is because the shit just comes out like that. So like during the roast battle, when I was like, hey, I would like to say Mario, I'm really happy that Mario.
Oh, don't flash back, man.
Oh, I'm
we know what you
flashing
said.
back.
No, we know what you said.
That I would like to say it's good he survived brain cancer, but then I would be lying. Like I had run out of
That
jokes.
was super dick.
It was super dick, especially because like I like Mario. Like in fact, we were talking back there after it was done. I was telling him, like, shit was hard because like Mario's one of the nicest people I've met. Like since I've been doing comedy, like him and Doug are the nicest folks I've met.
Yeah, how the fuck did you end up with this guy?
Wait, how the fuck do you think I'm one of the nicest guys you met? Have you met me?
Well, yeah, well, there's that. But, like, I hear him talk about you all the time. Like, oh, Mario did this or Mario did that. And I'm like, yeah, Mario's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Like,
It
I told you
all
that.
started because him and I performed the same gig a couple months ago.
LAX.
Yeah, Richard.
Yeah, we were down by LAX at Tony's on Aviation, which he did this last Wednesday.
Right.
And we just started talking, and he was like the nicest dude. Now I talked to Doug. I said, "Fuck, we got one. He's funny, and two, he's humble and super nice, and he shows up and does a great job."
If he tells you your dick is too big, you don't have to marry him.
But you
I felt
can.
like that was the direction.
It's
that was
legal in
going.
California and the U.S. now.
You know, I'm
It's
trying to
true.
get half a chub right
I
now,
won't
so.
tell you it's too big because there's no such thing.
No,
Let that hang.
The entire reason why I started doing this was like I just wanted to hang out with funny people. Like it wasn't even
Really?
about aspirations about like, oh, I'm gonna go do this show or this
Yeah.
show. I'm just like comedians are funny and I just want a gateway to be able to hang out with
But
people.
we're all dicks.
Huh,
Or
but,
depressed.
Yeah, but like we're interesting folks. I mean, I'm
No,
sorry,
no.
but-
There's some cool comics. Like you guys, I like hanging out with you guys. There's a lot of
Yeah.
comics I wouldn't want to hang out with. But yeah. No, I mean, like, it's cool.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Like Troy McClure.
Fuck.
no, but it's it's like you always talk like I always think too. It's like there's at least one show, like every show there's one comic that you know just has a ton of emotional baggage.
Oh, yeah.
And I just don't want to be that comic in the show. You know, as long as I'm not that, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought everybody I watched did good tonight.
That chick Kelly.
Oh, fucking
Dude,
amazing.
was just fucking
Blew it.
amazing.
That was awesome.
Where the fuck did she come from?
I don't
Blew
know.
me away.
Monrovia. But I'm glad. I'm
Monrovia.
so glad you made the drive. You rocked.
Yeah, holy shit.
She was the one that blew me
very
away.
funny.
Yeah.
She was arguably the best comic we had here tonight. She killed.
She was really good.
She was really good.
My fucking set destroyed. What are you talking about?
That's
Yes,
true.
it
Your
definitely
set was
destroyed.
funny. But it
Excluding the host. You know,
Right. Yeah. No. But Kelly was great.
True,
Yeah.
true.
I mean, I
That
thought
host
she blew me
was
away.
phenomenal.
She blew me away. Like Erica, it's hard to judge because Erica, like, I've heard her stuff, but she's always amazing.
Yeah,
but
she's
but
always
Kelly was like, I wasn't expecting anything.
No
And
backpedaling on
just-
the ass kissing for Erica.
well, no, it's just she's on all the shows because we're all fans of hers.
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
Kelly
She's just funny. Like Kelly was fucking on
Yeah.
point. Which you did a nice job emceeing, sir.
Yeah. Really good job.
It's
Man.
it's a lot of work.
It's so much work. I'm just so used to doing my set and then just relaxing and goofing off and
Right, I fucking loved it. I was joking with comics, hanging out, bullshitting with her, fucking heckling that
Rip the
dude.
Band-Aid. Good
Yeah.
job,
And
Richard.
then-
And I fucking listened to your ass. My dumb ass.
Wait,
That
what?
was-
I,
Wait,
so
what
I
happened?
have
Wait.
I have this fucking
The water,
sparkling
yeah.
She's
water,
got
right?
fucking carbonated
And
water.
I'm trying to
Regular
think,
water's not
like-
good enough.
That's right.
And then I screwed up the Davids today, and I'm like, oh my god, am I being racist by saying like white people look the same because I crossed David?
There's two David K's. There's David Klein, David Kromiller.
Well, and they're both white and
Yeah.
Well, one guy just plays the fucking
everybody
flute.
touched on their version of racism tonight because even this one, the Jew was making fun of black neighborhoods with his church's chicken shit. Like everybody knows that if you're gonna look for a bad neighborhood,
she's like, "Is that
you're gonna know where the better tacos are. Don't be afraid of the church.
Church's chicken, man. Someone said to me, someone's like, it was like life tip. And it happened because we were in a bad neighborhood. And he's like, we got to take a taxi. He's like, why? Church's chicken. Take a taxi. And we were in the military. This was in Fort Lee, Virginia. We went to a comedy club in Richmond. I should not be in Richmond, Virginia. No, that's not good for me. Not in a dance club.
No, You were in a dance
I was
club
in a dance club.
in Virginia?
I know, yeah.
Like, first
Richard,
of all,
Virginia.
how does that work? And second of all, how does you being there work? That elaborate.
Do you know how to
Trying to
bust
pick-
a groove?
I was trying to pick up chicks, man. What else? It was like, we go to this club, man. You can get laid. And I'm like, okay, I don't think so, but sure, why not?
Right. If there's a process of getting laid, most guys are like, all right, I'll come on.
Well, I was in 26, and I had a couple cage fights. And I was doing jiu-jitsu, and so I was like in great shape, and like, and I was talking to this dude who got laid all the fucking time. I'm like, how do you do it? He's like talking to me. He's like, we were in the bathroom. He's like, look in the mirror. Like, look at this dude. You got as good a body as I do. Like, it'd be a little bit better if you would just like put some effort into dressing. You wouldn't look like shit. You get laid all the time. And I was like, you really think so? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I could dress better, or I could not get laid. I did not dress better. I was like, fuck it. I'd be comfortable. I thought about it. Like, I had a soul-searching moment.
Comfortable.
I had a
and
soul-searching
look good.
moment. And I was like, it's so fucking, I want a girl who likes me for me, not how I dress.
Right?
No, like me in my indigenous habitat, I'm wearing gym shorts, flip-flops, and a t-shirt. Like, that's all I ever wear.
Yes.
And like, there's no way I would ever pick up anyone like that.
Holy shit, dude. We're like the same dude from a different mom. I'm saying.
But he works out,
No, I don't.
and you just work out your feelings through eating.
That's what happened. That gummy bear thing was amazing.
Dude, you turned so red at the shit stacking though. After everything, after being roasted, after all the things, this motherfucker says, I didn't know they stack shit that high, and you go bright red.
It was
Erica?
funny.
That was.
Oh my god.
Erica's dying. She's
Now
like, how
you're
can
a
you be
red gummy
blushing
bear.
at that?
Seriously.
You gotta incorporate that gummy bear impression into your set.
That was so good. Oh, that was great.
I'll do that, man. I
Oh,
appreciate the heads up on that.
That was like I was trying to do like a tag to your set, and then and then I was just like, oh my god, this beat anything. So
One gummy bear too far.
What the
It's not getting better than that. That was Theater School Rejects with the Ronnie, Richard Older, Mario Hirose, and they can find you. Mario, where can they find you?
Mario.hirose.com on Instagram, Twitter.
Richard?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at RKOlder, standing, for Rick Older. I don't go by anymore, but whatever.
You can find me, DougXComedy.com, and if you can't, you have no idea how you got here.
How about
And
Ronnie? Where can they find you? The fives of listeners.
she's anonymous.
You want to be part of this podcast family? You want to give out your information so people can stalk you?
Everything is blocked, so no.
Oh, all right. Well, you're all fucked.
The person you want to find, you can't, but you can find Mario and Richard and me real easy, like. Because we're desperate for stage time.
Always.
Thanks for playing.